I am often asked what sellers have to disclose when they are selling a house. So there is in Pennsylvania an 11-page seller's disclosure form which asks all kinds of specific questions about the plumbing, the electrical, whether there's water in the basement, the age of the roof, and all kinds of things like that. But in Pennsylvania, and this is not true in every state, you do not have to disclose if there's been any kind of death that occurred in the house or a robbery or anything like that. The only thing you have to disclose in Pennsylvania are material defects, which are defects on the property that would significantly either lower its value or make it unsafe or provide an unnecessary risk to people living there. So these kind of psychological things that they can't put a dollar figure on to repair, like someone was killed in the house. In Pennsylvania, you don't have to disclose things like that. You also don't have to disclose if there are noisy neighbors who leave their dog out all the time. Again, focus on things that can be repaired and could potentially have a specific dollar figure associated with that repair. And remember as a seller that while you may not want to disclose things because you feel like it says that your house is not well cared for, in most cases, you're better off, you're required legally to do it anyway. But in most cases, it just makes more sense because the buyer then isn't going to come back at you and say, well, this is wrong or that's wrong or you didn't tell me that. Remember that buyers have to sign the seller's disclosure. So if you disclose, when they make their offer, submitting a signed seller's disclosure is part of that offer. So if you've disclosed everything that they might find on an inspection, they don't have much of a leg to stand on if they want to ask you to repair something or give them a credit, because you say, but you knew that when you made the offer, and your offer should have reflected that that thing was broken or that thing needed a repair. So again, whether you want to or not is kind of immaterial. You are legally required to disclose. But while sellers kind of feel like disclosure is a negative thing, it actually can protect you in the end because, again, your price won't get knocked down as much and you're less likely to have a buyer come back to you after settlement and try to sue you because they think that you knew about a problem and you didn't disclose it.